I tested 4 AIs in an intense coding battle to evaluate how well they understand and simulate the real world. Battle Round 1. Fractal Tree Simulation. Goal: grow a procedural fractal tree using recursive mathematics. Challenge: 1. The seed. Start with a single vertical line representing the trunk at the bottom of the screen. 2. The rule: each branch must split into 2 smaller branches at a specific angle. 3. The animation: the tree should not appear instantly. The growth must be animated gradually, frame by frame. 4. The twist: apply a dynamic wind force using a sine wave so the branches sway slightly and the tree looks alive. Performance: Claude went for a storybook-style scene, even adding a moon and stars in the background. The tree grows gradually from trunk to branches and finally to leaves. The animation is smooth and visually pleasing. Score: 10 out of 10. Gemini created a glowing neon vaporwave aesthetic. The result looks beautiful and dreamlike, but instead of showing recursive branching growth clearly, the animation mostly scales up the entire tree structure. Score: 8 out of 10. ChatGPT focused on a clean mathematical approach with elegant recursive lines. The tree grows branch by branch as expected, but the movement looks slightly stiff and less organic compared to Claude. Score: 9 out of 10. DeepSeek produced a very dense, complex branching structure that almost looks like a neural network or nervous system. Although a growth process is visible, the image becomes cluttered and visually unclear. Score: 5 out of 10. Let's enjoy their performances. Which one is your favorite? Battle Round 2. Interstellar Black Hole. Goal: simulate a violent accretion disk around a black hole. Challenge: 1. The black hole, a pure black event horizon at the center. 2. The physics, thousands of particles orbiting the black hole at extremely high speeds. 3. The visuals, apply Doppler-like color effects. Particles moving toward the viewer appear brighter or bluer, while those moving away appear dimmer or redder. 4. The lensing, warp background stars to simulate gravitational lensing around the massive object. Results: Claude, cinematic and artistic presentation. Score: 6 out of 10. Gemini, high contrast neon style with strong visual energy. Score: 6 out of 10. ChatGPT, more mathematically structured particle motion with clearer orbital patterns. Score: 7 out of 10. DeepSeek, dense particle field with interesting motion but limited visual clarity. Score: 6 out of 10. Overall, this round was fairly average. No AI produced a truly spectacular simulation. Battle Round 3. Maze Solver with Water. Goal: procedurally generate a maze and solve it visually using a flood-fill algorithm. Challenge: 1. Maze generation. Use depth-first search, DFS, or Prim's algorithm to generate a perfect maze from a grid. 2. The solver. After generation, start a flood-fill algorithm from the top left entrance. 3. Visuals. Water should flow through open paths and gradually change color as it spreads deeper into the maze. 4. Wind condition. The simulation should stop once the water reaches the bottom right exit. Performance. Claude, the maze appears immediately, and water flows through the corridors while gradually changing color. However, the simulation does not stop when the water reaches the exit. Score: 7 out of 10. Gemini, the maze is clearly generated first, then the water flood begins. The color-changing water effect works well, but it also fails to stop at the exit. Score, 8 out of 10. ChatGPT. Similar behavior to Claude. The maze and water flow work correctly, but the stopping condition is missing. Score, 7 out of 10. DeepSeek produces a similar result to Claude, with water spreading through the maze, but without correctly detecting the exit condition. Score, 7 out of 10. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments.